I love Brandi Carlile. Well, I don't know her personally, but I love her songwriting. I love her voice. I love the way she uses her voice. I love the messaging in her songs. I love everything. And this song is called The Joke. Yes! I love him so much. Full voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
I keep me where the light is.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You want best to hear from Johannesburg in South Africa. I had to think for a moment where I live. Welcome to the channel, especially if this is your first time. And a special warm welcome if you're a fan of Brandi Carlile, which you probably are, as I am. So this song, The Joke, has been out for 7 years. It was released in 2018. And I've listened to it many times. And I've always been thinking, man, I need to talk about this song with you. And I never got to it. And then I recently released a video, analysis video on her brand new single, Human. If you haven't seen it, please check it out on my channel. Beautiful song on her new album. And I thought that brought Brandi Carlile to the fore of my mind again. And I thought, let me do an analysis on The Joke, because it is just a very, very good, typical Brandi Carlile song. All the things that we love about her songs are represented in this track. And also it's a very beautiful video. So let's check it out together. Introducing all the characters, so good. Not all, but many.
You're feeling nervous, aren't you, boy? With your quiet voice and impeccable style. Don't ever let them steal your joy and your gentle ways to keep them from running wild. They can kick dirt in your face, dress you down and tell you that your place is in the middle when they hate the way you shine. See you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it and hide how much it hurts.
Okay. Gosh. So much in these lyrics, don't you think? I love that line. They tell you your place is in the middle because they hate the way you shine. If you've been listening to much of my stuff, you will know that I'm all about a number of things. Number one is, let us do something with our lives that lift people up. Whatever our gift is, whatever our personality is inclined towards, whatever path we had in life in terms of developing in a certain direction, let's use it to make the world around us a better place. That's not a cliche. That is actually a life philosophy, in my opinion. And there was also a line in the lyrics about, don't let them steal your joy. You can't allow people's opinions to stop you from becoming and being who you are. However, you should also listen to the voices of people close to you, people who know you well, people who love you for the core of you. We should also be open to listen to their voices so that we can continually change and become a better version of ourselves, right? But I'm all about lifting people up through whatever I do. And then secondly, joy is so important. Did you know that joy and hope comes together? And by the way, did you know that joy and happiness is not the same thing? Things can make you happy for a moment in time. Like a new car can make you happy, but it's superficial. It's for a moment in your life. Joy is a way of looking at life. Joy comes from the inside. Joy is something that I have fought hard in my life to try and hang on to, even when nothing is going my way. Even though it seems like the whole world is against me. And then the third thing that I am all about is authenticity. Be real. And that links with the first point, right? Don't listen to the voices that don't matter. Do listen to the voices that do matter. And always be striving to become a better version of yourself. Your authentic self. I just love these lyrics. So those first few lines made me think of all of that. That is what a good song can do.
Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind.
Oh, love that vibrato.
I have been to the movies. I've seen it. And the jokes
Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps. I've been to the movies and I've seen how it ends. The joke is on them. What a lyric. What beautiful, authentic messaging from Brandi's heart. I fully believe it. Like I said, jokingly in the intro, I don't know her personally, but from what I can tell, she's worked hard to be authentic and to be herself. And it's important to her, and I'm sure this message comes from her heart. But that vibrato for the jokes on them. She actually, in the beginning, when I first became a fan, I thought that vibrato is uncontrollable. But then I quickly learned when I started to study her a little bit, she absolutely controls her vibrato. And it's a very wide vibrato that's very characteristic of Brandi Carlile, but only when she chooses. Let them live while they can. I'm exaggerating, but it's a wide vibrato. It's not a small one. It's a big one. And she uses it in the right places for an artistic expression, for an emotional effect. That is a sign of somebody who knows their voice, number one. And number two, who has control of their instrument. They have control of these muscles. They've exercised their muscles in the right way for a long time. And that's why they can consistently choose what to do with their voice in specific moments in a song. It's just brilliant. That's why she is who she is. Love the strings.
Get discouraged, don't you, girl?
Girl.
It's your brother's world for a while longer. You gotta dance with the devil on a river to beat the stream. Call it living the dream. Call it kicking the ladder.
Wow.
They come to kick dirt in your face, to call you weak and then displace you after carrying your baby on your back across the desert. I saw your eyes behind your hair, and you're looking tired, but you don't look scared. Let 'em laugh while they can. Let 'em spin. Let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies. I've seen it. And the jokes are
laugh while they can.
Let 'em spin, let 'em scare the wind. I have been to the movies, I have seen us, and the joke's on.
Come on now. Big instrumental, orchestral instruments. Oh my word. Sometimes sometimes it feels like words are not necessary. Just a brilliantly crafted song. It just takes you on a journey. It just is a story. It tells a story. And like I said, it's authentic. I think any one of us can relate in some way to the messaging of this song. Haven't we all been told at some stage you're not good enough? I have, a lot. And we have so many attacks on our identity in the society that we live in, especially with social media, where everybody with a phone or a computer has an opinion and think it's their right to spew out whatever they want. Wow. So beautifully. And you know what? I'm not a producer, but I think to combine that orchestral vibe, it's probably not a big symphony orchestra, but like a small instrumental ensemble with cellos and violins and that, to combine that sound with a rock, sort of a pop rock sound, I don't think that's easy. To blend it so that neither distracts from what the song is wanting to do, and then to mix it in the producing, to produce it and mix it so that every instrument is present when it needs to be. It's great. And these days with sub 3-minute songs, radio play friendly, sometimes it's so frustrating to me as a musician and as a lover of music, because you just get into what a song is and then it's over. She has a habit of having, well, the songs that I know well of hers, of having decent chunks of time in the track being instrumental. Just instruments. Maybe with a maybe with like an ad-libbing vocal line over the top of it. But no lyrics. It's not part of the chorus or the pre-chorus or the verses or nothing. It's just an instrumental. And it just affects us emotionally, especially if it's done by world-class musicians like the ones who clearly played on this track, and when it's produced by somebody who is just brilliant at what they do. So I don't know, it's one of my favorite songs on the earth. I haven't listened to it in a while, and when I stumbled across it this morning, I was like, dude, you should talk about that song. If you're a fan of Brandi and the song, leave a comment. If you've seen her live and you've heard her sing this song, please let us know. Always appreciate reading your comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for spending the time with me. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I want you to remember that this statement is for you, and it's linked to the messaging of the song. Your voice matters.